Tippett. And first off, Tip, I must ask you, what has been your overview on this early season?
Well, we got off to a bit of a slow start there. We've made some changes since then, and we've come back and played some real solid hockey games. I'd like to see us get a lot more consistent. Our goal scoring hasn't been quite at the level that I'd like to see it. We've been getting a lot of chances, but haven't been putting the puck in the net, so we've got to bear down in that area. But for the most part, I think we're taking some steps forward, but we've got a long way to go yet.
What players have really stood out in your mind after 12 games?
Well, I think the one big guy that's come into camp in great shape and a great attitude is Graham Townsend. You know, he's done everything this organization has asked of him the last three years, and he works so hard off the ice in the summer and with hockey schools to improve his game, and he's a great guy in the locker room, and he's come and had a stellar season so far.
You talk about consistency, and the Aeros have been getting a lot of chances on net, a lot of good quality chances. They haven't been able to put them in the net. How can you correct that?
Well, I think, you know, you can go two ways. You can just say that you're snake bit and not think about it, or you can address it, and that's the way we've gone. I mean, when you're not scoring, you got to bear down a little bit more. I mean, the expression we've been using around the dressing room is we got to will it in the net. If it's not going to go in, lucky for us, we've got to find a way to get it in there, and whether it be carried in all the way or we'll do what you got to do. But the bottom line is you have to make your chances count, and if you're going to win hockey games.
The power play going 0 for 17 in the last 8 periods. How can the Aeros correct that?
Well, again, I think we've been getting a lot of chances. You know, it's a situation where we're just not bearing down, and we make 2 or 3 real good passes to get a guy a great scoring opportunity, and we're not putting it in the net. So, I mean, that's a situation where a couple of those empty netters go in, and now you're thinking the power play is in good shape. So you can't overcoach that. You got to let the players kind of feel through that, and hopefully it starts coming around, getting some goals.
And on the plus side, the discipline has been very good after the first 2 games against San Antonio.
Yeah, that's something that we addressed right away, and we got into ourselves in a little bit of a trouble there. The first couple of games took a lot of penalties, but you know, it's been very good. You know, the last 8 or 10 games, and that's what it has to be. To be a championship team, you have to be disciplined, and we've been a lot better here the last 10 games.
Tonight, you switched up the lines a little bit. What was your thoughts on that?
Well, there's you know, there's a couple different things just to try to get guys maybe get them going to the net a little more, create some more opportunities, and sometimes a change of scenery like that will lead to get you a goal here and there. We've been struggling to find the net the last couple of games, so just a little bit of change to get guys thinking a little bit.
And I guess since it is being Halloween, what was your favorite costume as you were growing up?
Boy, I don't know. I guess probably my best one was about 10 years ago in Hartford. We had a big Halloween party, and I went as the bar. I had a big box, and I put a tablecloth over it and strapped some peanuts and stuff on top of it and sat under it and watched everybody all night, and it was a fine costume for me. I won a prize with it anyway.
Thanks a lot, Dave.
Thanks, Troy.
That was Dave Tippett, head coach of the Aeros, and we'll be right back after these messages.